Most post-close problems do not start as a crisis. They start as small finance gaps that nobody stabilizes early enough. A report is a few days late, cash visibility is not quite clear, a forecast is based on old assumptions. One spreadsheet lives with one person, nobody is fully sure who owns what. And at first it feels manageable, but after close, the small gaps compound fast. I'm Aaron Ludwig with Bluebird Partners. We help private equity and founder-backed technology companies build the financial visibility, reporting discipline, and forecasting they need to operate with confidence after acquisition. Because once the deal closes, the work shifts. It's no longer about what looks good in diligence. It's about whether the company can actually operate under new ownership with clean numbers, clear ownership, and a steady finance rhythm. We came into a portfolio company 6 weeks after close. The sponsor felt good about the deal. The diligence model showed a clear path to the EBITDA target, but the company was still operating from the same forecast built during the sales process. Revenue was tracking below projections, a key renewal had pushed, and hiring had slipped, but the model still showed the original numbers. Nobody was hiding anything. The forecast just hadn't been updated to reflect how the business was actually running. By the time we refreshed it, the gap to plan was larger than anyone realized. And earlier you know, the more time you have to respond. A forecast built during diligence is not a forecast you can manage after close. Two things to fix immediately. The first, rebuild with post-close assumptions. Update the revenue timing, hiring plan, and renewal schedule to reflect how the business actually looks today. If leadership is still managing to a diligence model, they're managing to a number that no longer exists. Second, make it a living document. A forecast should be refreshed monthly and reviewed whenever something material changes. That's what gives leadership time to respond, instead of just explain it. If your portfolio company is past close but still feels harder to read than it should, start by stabilizing the finance basics. Cash visibility, reporting rhythm, forecasting, ownership, weekly operating cadence. That's exactly why we created the Portfolio Company Stabilization Checklist. Use it to identify when finance gaps need attention before they become expensive cleanups. And in the next video, I'll walk through why most portfolio companies do not need more reports. They need reports that actually drive decisions.